teams having the final moments to themselves as Mount Pleasant, this is their starting lineup. Sean Paul in goal. In front of him, the back four, Ladale Ritchie, Kevin Lane, Liston James and Sule McCullough. In the middle of the park, Kevon Isaacs, Alwyn Harvey and Gary Mills. Jordan Fletcher, Devontae Campbell and Keslon Hall up front.
Well, it's a good starting lineup. Again, they tend to play the 4-1-4-1 system, and Keslon Hall, and he's always the point person. But Fletcher, Jordan Fletcher, the man who is in that rich vein of form, has 5 goals in his last 5 games, and we know too that Devontae Campbell is always a handful for any fullback that he comes up against.
And as for Waterhouse, we haven't seen them in a while. Goalkeeper Nash, of course, behind Nikolai Finlayson, Elvis Wilson, Kimani Campbell and Ron Beadle in the middle of the park. Ramon Howell, Damian Binns and Denardo Thomas behind the 3 up front. Shaquille Bradford, Andre Fletcher and Rafiq Thomas. Bradford and Andre Fletcher, between these two, 10 goals, very dangerous.
Yeah, they are very, very, very dangerous customers, and they're the ones that Mount Pleasant will pay attention to in this 4-3-3 system. Wide players in Fletcher and Bradford still looking to track back. It's amazing that they do all that work but still get that amount of goal amongst them or between them. So yeah.
So Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant had their fair share of chances. That effort from young Gary Mills Jr. wide of the mark, and they would have been involved again. The midfielder throw coming in and firing that one wide of the mark once more, although that effort took a deflection. Waterhouse continued to press, ball played inside the area, and that really was a wonderful delivery. But the resulting effort over the top. Fletcher did well firing that one inside. The keeper had to make the save. And then the other direction, Howell. The ball was played out wide and then drilled across. And the effort from Fletcher. So goalkeeper Paul having to make the save. Here it is again. Ball drilled across the area and Paul had to move quickly. He really had to stop that one. Shot from distance was blocked. Goalkeeper complaining that striker wasn't in charge down. That was just a wonderful turn from Keslon Hall. The first touch was absolutely brilliant, putting himself in the position to shoot, and he did. Unfortunate for him that it hit the crossbar just a few inches lower, and that would have been the opening goal of the contest. Devontae Campbell had a good game. Played that one back to Kevon Isaacs, and his shot had to be saved. And Jordan Fletcher putting this one almost on a platter for Keslon Hall. It was just too far in front of him, but that was just wonderful work again from Fletcher, and Hall just couldn't quite reach it. Binns drilled it across. That was a fabulous save. Fletcher was the one who got the shot off, took a deflection, and goalkeeper Paul had to get a hand and then gather it in. Another chance. Paul with the effort, and the shot had to be saved by Nash. Had to be strong behind it. And here another opportunity and the goal. Shaquille Bradford, he doesn't mind those. Through the legs of goalkeeper Paul, who would have been disappointed with that one. But Bradford, he knows how to find the target. And again, another one to his name. Another one to his tally. 6 now. Thomas again kept finding the space, firing that shot. Goalkeeper Siobhan Paul really had to be working overtime in this one, which ended 1-0 in favour of Waterhouse. Mount Pleasant with 12 shots, 3 on target. Waterhouse also had 3 on target of their 13 shots. 12 fouls were committed in this one. And you can see at the bottom, the possession, 53%. Mount Pleasant had the majority of it. Time to go downstairs now. Dwight Jeremiah has our player of the game.
Good all-round performance from you. Congratulations on being named player of the game. In terms of early in the game, you were under a lot of pressure. We saw you tracking back a lot. Was that just your own initiative, or that was instruction coming from the bench for you to do more defensive work?
Yeah, it's just that the game, the game them start good, so we have to just drop back with them play.
Yeah, only 1 goal in it. You got a few opportunities yourself. Were you disappointed that you didn't get on the score sheet today?
Well, we have to just come again out of the game.
So you're ready for the next leg?
Ready for the next leg.
Oh, let's see if you put in the same shift or even better the next time around. Good performance from you. All the best.
All right, thank you.
Yes, so Thomas there really didn't score the winning goal today, but really was instrumental in terms of Waterhouse getting what they want. Coach, it appears the team, what we're accustomed to with Mount Pleasant, moving the ball very quickly. We didn't see that a lot in this game. What do you think contributed to that?
Well, I think we had the majority of possession. I don't know, but I think we had the majority of possession, and we had chances to score. But if you don't put your chances away, the game becomes difficult.
With that said, do you feel that you deserved more out of this game?
Yeah, we had a fantastic chance after about an hour, and that would have changed the complexity of the game completely. And it's a shame that we sort of were lax towards the end, but you could see the fighting spirit of us in the last 10 minutes after they scored.
All right, unable to beat Waterhouse so far this season. What are other positives you can take from this game that you think will help you in the second leg?
I think that we were the better side, and if we'd have put our chances away early on, it would have been a different story. So we have 1 game left to win a football match, 90 minutes to win a football match. So we're well in it, and I'm well confident that we can do it.
Well, you're quite right. There's only 1 goal in it, so you do have your chances. And what we've seen from Mount Pleasant this season, certainly your chances are still high. All the best in the second leg, Coach. So Mount Pleasant there, losing today by a goal to 0, but Coach Downs still believes that his team was the better team today. Do you agree with Coach Downs that his team was the better team today despite the scoreline?
If he thinks so, yes.
Are you in agreement?
If he thinks so. Well, the results speak for itself. It was a very close game. I would agree if he had said that. Very close game.
In terms of your play early in the game, we saw where Mount Pleasant was getting a lot of joy down the channel. What adjustment did you make to thwart that? Because later on we saw that those balls down the channel was not coming from Mount Pleasant again.
Earlier, I didn't think we were in the correct position defending. I think especially the wing backs were a little bit out of position, and we addressed that.
In terms of your team's play and management of the game, it looked like it was a bit too open in the latter stages of the game, like they were looking at second goal. Is that something you would want to address, or you're okay with that?
I would adjust it, but not at this moment. We have another leg in terms of we cannot stop now. We have a next leg, and as you saw, it was a very, very tight game, so we still need some work in terms of how we overall perform.
How do you approach the next leg? You're a goal up. Do you try and keep what you have, or you go and look for some more?
Next leg speaks for itself. You will see.
All right, Coach, not wanting to give too much away, but we'll see for sure. And it was a good game from your team. All the best.
All right.
So we've seen the first legs in the semi-finals of the Jamaica Premier League powered by Digicel. Cavalier and Waterhouse with a 1-0 advantage over Tivoli and Mount Pleasant. So, all eyes now on Wednesday. Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant will face off at 11:45 a.m. Jamaica time, 12:45 p.m. ECT in the second leg semi, before Cavalier and Tivoli Gardens do battle at 2:30 p.m., 3:30 p.m. ECT. Of course, there's always the possibilities of extra time and penalties to decide the finalists of the Jamaica Premier League this season. On behalf of the hard-working production team, as well as Dwight Jeremiah, my colour analyst, my name is Donald Oliver. It's goodbye from Uwe Mona.